Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and it's time to talk about Hearthstone. Like, what are you guys doing right now? They have introduced a mode that I wanted in the game for so freaking long, and they have done everything in their power to make sure it's been a failure, an absolute failure. And with the recent announcement that Twist will be temporarily disabled for December and January, and they'll be bringing Twist back in February with a fun new season with no other explanation of it, I want to go into why I think this is an absolutely horrible decision. And basically everything that has happened since Twist was announced this summer has just been baffling. And of course the mode is failing. Of course it's not doing well. And we're going to go exactly into why that is and what I think should be done about it. And on a more positive note, we still have our giveaway going on for 4 battle passes out of my pocket. To enter that giveaway, like and comment in the video description below, be subscribed to the channel, and if we hit 76,000 subscribers by the time the expansion is launched on next Tuesday, I believe, I will add another tavern pass. So hit that sub button, make me go broke. So yes, this was announced just this week that Twist will basically have no playable season from December and January. You log into Hearthstone, you want to play your Caverns of Time cards, and you can't really in Wild, because Wild is Wild. You can't. You will have no place to play the mode. It's going to be inactive. If you're not aware, Twist was a mode announced back in the patch notes 26.6 back in June of a format. Place Classic, which was always there. You could always play Classic, was always the same rule set every single season, which is just the game as it was when it launched. You could do that. However, Twist is a constructed format where you build a deck, compete in a rank ladder climb, but unlike Standard and Wild, each Twist season has a special twist, eligible card pools or rules. You can play your favorite cards, but see them in a whole new light. And when it launched, they had all these expansions you could try in the first season. It was like Stormwind 2.0. It didn't go over very well. That was one of the other bad decisions they made. Was the first launch was very similar to what we saw. They also announced this on the patch notes with no advertising, so they basically didn't really promote it in any way other than an early access theory crafting stream. That was about it, and they have yet to promote it in any other way outside of one tweet that they put out on basically November 1st to plug Ungoro after I constantly bugged them to tweet about it. We have no videos on their YouTube channel. If you look up there, there's like no promotion. And I'll just even say, to this day, if you go to the Game Press website where they upload their images for all their content, they didn't even bother uploading the artwork there. I can't put it in thumbnails. The Caverns of Time expansion itself doesn't even have a logo, a watermark. There's been basically no promotion. So for a new mode, pretty hard to succeed, right, without it being promoted. But, you know, maybe the gameplay itself will be carried through and be solid. But basically, if you go to HS Replay, another major problem for the mode that has existed the entire time is it is a very unbalanced mode where only a couple classes do really well, everything else sucks. And when it launched, it was even worse, with the Warlock Chamber of Visitus location being at 2 mana was so utterly broken. That was the only thing you could really play in Twist, and it took them almost a month, even though it was a clear outlier, to nerf this card. So if you weren't aware of, if you were actually aware of the mode, you were actually aware of it, when you actually decided to play it, you were dealing with a really unbalanced meta that you probably didn't even enjoy playing all that much. And the most jarring thing to do is look at actually how popular is it now? How is it kind of gone throughout its initial run? Well, if you take a look at the legend rankings, we'll use that month by month. The current month of, like, if you take a look at Standard right now, 2,500 legends, right? 2,500 legends on the 10th of November. If we take a look at Twist, there's not even 100 legends at the moment, which is just crazy. That's on EU if you are on the America server. You take a look at EU, it's not much better. It is actually at 110 there, and I believe APAC is the most popular, Asia Pacific most popular at 171. You combine all of those, I think it's less than, what, 400 people total legend in all those modes, and this just progressively keeps getting worse season by season. Starting off with like right now, we had 121. The last season, which did not have Ungoro, and had like the XL Wonders rule. And by the end of the season, the end of the entire thing, there was 458 legends in the entire on Americas. That was it. The season before that, the first official season that had like the whole broken chamber Visitus thing we're talking about, season 119 had double that, 1,056. In that period of time, the people that probably tried it out early, got to legend relatively quickly, didn't come back. They've already not come back. They're already not retaining the own players they had trying it out. And if we take a look, I think season 117, I think this was the first like early access event, there was only 686. So there was a bit of a bump when we went away from Stormwind. We don't have to do that anymore. We had Caverns of Time. There was actually a bit more interest without the lack of promotion and all that, and it's continuously gone down. And of course, the biggest issue, besides the fact that it's not well balanced, it's not well promoted, is playing the mode, being able to play the cards. And it is the most expensive mode in Hearthstone, I guess outside of Wild, because Wild's all the cards, but Wild, you know, has more players, there's more players in Wild than playing Twist. And if you want to try Twist out, you want to play it, there's no good way to even access it. The affordability issues in the mode are horrendous. As when the mode was launched, the only bundles out there were like these signature bundles that are very expensive, not efficient, as signature cards are just cosmetics. They don't really help you build a good deck, right? And for Ungoro, when it launched, they literally had one bundle, 20 packs for 25 USD or 25 Canadian, 20 USD. Barely at a premium or at a discount at all, because they slap a signature on there, which, by the way, there are no Ungoro signatures. It's a Caverns of Time signature. So that doesn't even help out. They put in extremely expensive pre-built decks that cost more than a mini set significantly, and includes Reno Priest decks that, first off, aren't competitive, and second, don't even have the Reno payoff card in Raza, so you don't even want to buy those, and they haven't even been updated for the newest seasons. They had XL Wonders, there's no XL deck. We have Ungoro, we have no Ungoro deck. That wasn't even updated. The only thing they did update was put Ungoro into the Twist Wonder section in the latest patch. That was even missing for a little bit. And the Caverns of Time packs and the Ungoro packs, they cost the exact same amount as current standard packs. Even though they're at a much lower power level, they're much less in demand, they still charge that amount. So to get into the mode is basically impossible. And we have these new catch-up packs, right? That new technology coming in, which would be great, but they're only for standard. They're not for Twist yet. So we're kind of hoping that maybe that'll help out. But as you see, they have launched a mode. No promotion, no balance, no way of really accessing it. And now with this whole season change, you're not even going to be able to play it. And it states December and January, you will not be able to play Twist. And to me, this just feels like a complete ripoff. Imagine how expensive it is to access this mode. You finally got enough stuff to play these cards, play these packs. You can't even play any of it for 2 months. How can anyone invest in your mode that you're just gonna just arbitrarily shut down for months at a time? When literally all they need to do, we don't have to have new rules every month. I don't think anybody would be all that upset if you just set Twist mode, have the Twist rules, return to Ungoro, keep it. You don't have to update it. Just leave it until you have a new season, so that if people want to play their cards, they can play them. And I just think, imagine this example. We have the Badlands expansion coming out, right? That's coming out next week. Imagine this, that they released the expansion November 14th, and they just announced, hey, starting in December, we're gonna get ready for our mini set. We really want to get ready for it. So we're pulling the Badlands out of standard until then. So you can't play it and you can't use it. tough lock, right? Like that would never fly. They would not do that. They're literally taking a mode away that it doesn't need to be taken away. Just leave the same rules. Just leave it. And then come back with that new set of rules. We can just play these sets. Like maybe it'll be boring. Maybe it'll be stagnant. Maybe it's not going to be high in demand, but at least there's somewhere to play with the cards we spent money on. Because if I play Wild, like if you look at the cards from just Caverns of Time, Wild only expansion that they were promoting, right? That would see, you know, that Wild was getting some love. Do you know how many of these cards see play relatively consistently in Wild? You got Invigorate because it's a 2-mana Wild growth. Steward of Darkshire, and because it saw play already anyway, so yeah, that sees play. You got Shadow Bomber, which already saw play and it got buffed for some reason. This is one of the only new cards in all of Wild that sees play from this Wild only expansion. Dark Bomb, again, not a bad one. There's another card. Chamber of Viscidus did see play. I still think it sees play in like Demon Seed Warlock. It's still kind of there, but you can see very few cards see any play. I've seen Buccaneer pop up because it got buffed again, but overall, yeah, like this is a Twist expansion. This was never a Wild expansion. Some of the cards see a tiny bit of play in Wild, but for the most part, it's Twist. And if you shut down Twist, you just can't play with these cards at all, really. Like, I guess duels, if you play duels, you can try some of the stuff out there, but they're literally taking a mode away that's already grossly overpriced or under promoted, underbalanced, and now they're going to take it away for 2 months. And let me remind you that Twist launched like a soft launch in July, went away in August, so that was already gone for 1 month, came back for 3, and is going away for 2. The mode will have been gone in 7-month period, will have been active for 4 months, inactive for 3. I don't know how you expect any mode to be successful, and I feel like anybody that's invested in the mode, myself including, just feels ripped off, let down, and outright kind of scammed by taking it away when you at the very least can just leave it as a playable mode. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about all of it. Should they be leaving it up? Should they be constantly updating with new rules? Are you happy about Twist and how it's going, or do you just don't care? Or let me know whatever you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.